Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the release version, episode 120. We had found the ring, so I checked, and it was the last part, so we're going to go ahead and finally assemble one of the items. What a curious find. Shards of the ring of reckless courage, it would seem. Notice how they bear evidence of melting here and there. Lady Luck favored the ring's previous owner for quite some time, but when she finally turned her back on them, the consequences were quite grave. If you wish, I can restore the ring for you and tell you its story. You have found something truly ancient in this. The scraps of the armor of saber-toothed courage, a Keldrig relic destroyed millennia ago. I wonder what story this forgotten artifact has to relay to us. Please find the rest of the 16 fragments. I cannot wait to learn more about it. These are pieces of the Star Commander's glove, a gift from another world, a treasure that fell from the sky to be buried in Numeria soil for millennia. Oh, how I wish I could visit the homeland in this artifact to learn its whole story. Alas, that is well beyond my powers. But if you find the rest of the 17 pieces, I will at least be able to restore the creation of these craftsmen from the stars. So what is your answer? Will you entrust me with this treasure? Restore the ring of reckless courage to me. Luck is a fickle partner. You may find yourself her favorite person when she sits and conspires to trick you. I will impart a remnant of my gift within the rings so you may recall its story. May it caution you against recklessness, or perhaps inspire. The choice, of course, is yours. So you didn't actually tell us a story. But you did build the ring. This ring grants its wearer +4 enhancement bonus charisma, +4 confidence to stealth and trickery, +4 bonus to attack rolls made to confirm criticals, and a +2 bonus of DC of mind affecting spells cast by the wearer. It imposes a -2 penalty to wearer's wisdom, a -4 to their perception, a -2 resistance to will saves, and a -10 all saving throws against traps. Whenever the wearer receives a critical hit, they become confused for 1d4 rounds. Well, it's nice that it's done. I don't think we particularly want it. So this must be the one item. I don't know what the other item's from, though. Message for guard cam. Yeah, I don't know what the other stuff is for. What this other item was. Oh, that must be it. Piece of sky metal. So we need 11 of those, and I think they said 9 of those? Maybe 7. See how many we actually have. I don't think that many. So we can get rid of you. And you. Looks like we only have 1 or 2. Because we also have the ancient scrap. This is the rune-covered ancient scrap as opposed to the ancient scrap, which are different things. Actually, let's go. We haven't done a collect all for a while. Let's go ahead and do collect all. And I think we're actually going to record. I'm going to write down for a change how many pieces I'm missing for things. So give me just a moment. Okay. So necklace of double cross, we need 7. Trailblazer helm needs 10. Forest Knight's bracers. Takes 10. Apparently it doesn't tell me how many pieces there are for the Cloak of Sold Souls. Which means I might have enough pieces. We'll find out. Armor of Sabertooth Courage needs 16 and we have 1. So it probably will be a while before we find that. Okay, and continue. This one takes 17. Wow. So we can restore the cloak, so we might as well restore it so we can see what it is. The cloak you want to learn is truly terrible. Even more terrible could be the destiny of any person who draws near the cloak. But as you wish, I will impart a remnant of my gift into the cloak so we will be able to recount to you the crimes of its creator. He's not actually telling me the stories. Tell me about the fallen soldier. I feel the damp cold of a dungeon, weapons clinking. I smell blood and soldier's foot cloth. There's dull pain in my muscles and a weariness, an endless weariness on the verge of desperation. 10,000 gold? Wow, apparently we had all the pieces for something. I am a Cyclops, a soldier of the 19th Unbending Legion of the Golgon Empire. We travel the Darklands with the mission of clearing the mid-levels of the southwest sector of Serpentfolk. Over the course of the mission, we lost a third of our contingent. Our rations run low and our morale lower. I heard several soldiers secretly tell each other they lost any hope of returning home. But I stand strong. I endure whatever I must to return home alive for the sake of my wife and child. But each new march, each new battle dims the thought that I'll ever see them again. I pray for the sun's protection and guidance, but can the great luminary even hear me down here? Goldgland? I thought the Cyclops Empire was called Koran. Koran? Never heard of it. Koran was founded by Gulgan refugees several centuries later. As for why they were refugees at all, well, we'll learn soon enough. How long have you been on this mission? Cut off from the sun and the moon, we count time by daily marches. I've lost track completely. It feels like we spent an eternity in this underground hell. Could it be that when I return, my son will be graying old man with sons of his own, and then sons himself? No, I must avoid these venomous thoughts. Do you worship the sun? Yes, of course. Do you know what raises Cyclopses above the animals and other two-legged savages? The Cyclops face has one eye, a single orb, just like the sun in the sky during the day or the moon at night. We build majestic temples majestic temples to praise the luminaries. In return, they reward us with prophetic visions. The lesser races may roam in the dark, but the Cyclopses are capable of seeing truth. Why do you wage war against the serpent folk? By order of our Empress, Zalakti Neverdoze. With her own hands, she destroyed their den near Garkatar and beheaded their leader. The Darklands will soon be ours soon. Maybe once we purge the serpent folk, we can find a way to bring some sunlight down here. Go on. Our mission continues. We've lost half our contingent, but we still have no orders to turn back. The soldiers' desperation is becoming open indignation. If we are outside in this situation, I'm convinced half the unit would have deserted by now. But here we are, and there's nowhere to run. I listen to the soldiers talking, and I don't like what I hear. This underground hell has changed them. They don't look to the luminaries for help anymore. Rumor has it that some of them secretly began praying to the serpent folk's gods. Worse than barbarism, this is pure insanity. But wasn't this mission itself insane in hindsight? What beings do the serpent folk worship? I don't know, and I don't wish to. Who could possibly be worthy of worshipping in these fetid catacombs where sunlight never reach? Devils or demons, if I had to guess. We've seen some of their unholy shrines, and there was enough to make even seasoned veterans sick. Flayed skins, bowls of blood and entrails, altars made of bones. And this done to their own kin, to other serpent folk. I can imagine what they do to their captives. Did you kill many serpent folk? I think so. I don't know the exact number. The filth doesn't practice honest combat. They move through secret passages to ambush us, attacking from behind or above or below. We decimate many of their nests, but they still keep coming. Go on. The Legion rebelled. An officer caught some of the soldiers offering sacrifice to the serpent folk's gods and ordered them arrested and executed. But he had no idea how deep the contagion had spread. Many soldiers refused to follow his orders. The groups stood facing each other, swords drawn, loyalists against traitors. I should stand by my commanding officer, die beside him as a loyal soldier of the Empire, but I'm scared. Oh, son, I'm so scared. I don't want to die here underground. I want to see my wife and son again. I couldn't say a single word. I couldn't even move while they butchered our commanding officer and the soldiers who remained loyal to him. But that couldn't save us from what happened next. They declared the slain as sacrifices to the serpent folk's gods, and each of us had to taste the flesh of the sacrifice or share in their fate. Salty blood runs from my lips. I choke down slimy meat and clap my hand to my mouth to keep myself from puking. Sun and moon can't help us here, and I raise my prayer to new gods. My legs won't hold me up, so I kneel, and I feel them. I feel they're here, with me. They stand among me, their cold palms on my foreheads, and my fear subsides. I'll return home. Isn't that what I was praying for? Won't you end up executed for treason? Not if they never learn of it. We've all agreed on the story. We'll tell our commanders when we returned. Our operation was successful. The Legion suffered heavy losses. The commanding officer was killed in action, so the next command took the place and ordered us to head back. We did. That's all. Do you still sacrifice Cyclopses? Just once or twice. Now we try to capture serpent folk alive and sacrifice them instead. I've even developed a taste for snake meat. The underground gods turned away from the scum. Their new followers are far superior. Such power and glory these new guards will bring to the Empire. We could even challenge Azlat itself. Go on. On the upper levels, we reached the main force of our army. We reported the cleansing operation as a success. No one doubted our story of the officer's glorious death. Not that I'm surprised. It seems our legion wasn't the only one to accept the protection of the underground gods. Some soldiers even pray to them openly, and our superiors turn a blind eye to it. Finally, we made it back to the surface. I breathed fresh air deep into my lungs. Like a crimson-eyed, a huge ball of fire glares down upon me from the sky. I shut my eye, for I am no longer used to the sunlight. Tears run down my face. No matter, it's all right. I'll be home soon. I must thank the gods for my safe return. Maybe my son would make a good sacrifice. What happened to Golgon after that? It so happens, while the serpent folk may have lost the war with the Cyclopses, they won victory over their souls. Soon dark cults spread throughout the Golgon Empire, replacing the traditional worship of celestial deities. Sacrifice of Cyclops, public tortures, and ritual cannibalism became commonplace. The Empire began to decay. How was Koran founded? Seeing the Empire dying, some Cyclopses fled to what we know as Iberia. They hoped to preserve the culture of the old Golgon to build a new country free of the dark cults. But as before, the contagion was already too deep. Koran proved to be just a lesser copy of Golgon, and then the Earthfall came. Skies had fallen down, ending the Cyclops civilization along with so many others. Thank you for your story. Okay. So let us go and return. Here's cloaks. Cloak of Resistance 111. Cloak of Lost Souls. -4 to Constitution. +2 to Necromancy. Vampiric touch spells 3 times a day. Okay, we don't want to use the cloak. Cloak of Winter Veil, Cloak of Winter Wolf, Enchanter's Cloak. Bracers, 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 bracers. Okay. So let us go back to here and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, I think we're going to sell you. We'll keep you. We'll sell you. We'll keep you. We'll sell you. Keep you. We'll sell you. We'll sell you. We'll sell you. We'll sell you. We'll keep you. We'll keep you. Keep you, and we want to keep both the torches. No, I never remember them. We'll sell you. We'll keep you. We'll keep you. We'll keep you. And you. And you. And you. 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 Oh, we're keeping you. Why am I not clicking on you? Because I forgot what I was doing. Okay. You will sell. You we will keep. You will sell. You will keep. You will keep. So let me go ahead and just pause the video at this point because you guys don't want me to go through all this. So let me pause it, clean out the inventory, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that's all sorted out. Let's go ahead and hit the road. Let's put you back and pull out Octavia. Now we may have to give someone up. And that's going to be a hard decision who I'm going to replace if I have to take our friend, the other Baron, with us. So. Okay, so I think we want to go to, where is it we want to go to? The collapsed packet. Pernal Trail, Ligorn's Cave. I don't see Lawnhold. Ghost Stone. There it is. It's way down there. So I think we will stop and do some stuff along the way. I probably should have bought more build points.
May we have a moment of respite?
Oh, we got something happening. Ooh, we don't have the funds yet, but we will be doing this sort in the near future. Building our capital up to a sprawling metropolis. But not right now.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Okay, let's go ahead and rest while we're here. Oh, we need to manage again, because we need to put you on camouflage duty. Wow, plus 30. I had forgotten just how good she is at thieving skills for not being a thief. Well, she is a thief. Okay. So we got that. Let's begin resting. My skill's high enough that sometimes I don't even have to take extra days since I only need 4 food. Okay. So we need to get down there. So let's head to here. And let's fight the bad guys, because I'm trying to get my 100 fights in. And I think I'm up in the high 40s. It's been a while. So what do we have here? Really? Goblins?
Let's finish them quick.
I mean, they're better than normal goblins. I mean, they were elite goblins, but really goblins? Oh well. Gives me another encounter towards my achievement. Okay. So that is outside our kingdom, so we can't actually claim that one. Okay. I didn't know that was outside our kingdom. Does that mean we get to claim this land at some point? I guess we don't get to claim everything. I should have saved right outside. Hopefully it puts us right outside. If it takes us straight in, then It took us straight in, but apparently now there's an exit. Well, that's better. Be careful. Nothing is what it seems, especially the chest and the doors. The doors. Nothing here is what it seems. You see those vases? They look suspicious, like they're watching us. Okay. We will beware the suspicious. So let's just go ahead and be on the safe side. Is that acid? That's resist acid. And then we will also do our delay poison radius. And that is purple. Why is that purple? Okay, I think we're good for the moment. Let's go check out the suspicious bases. I don't think they're that suspicious. I'm not afraid. Oh, they are that suspicious. I have a feeling there's a lot less of this dungeon than there was on Von Hold's lot. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think this is a bug that those are showing up purple. Minor bug. Wow, we basically go right in, don't we? You came after all. May I leave my post? Post? Sure, whatever that means. We're coming for you. Gods, how long have you been here? I don't know. Seems like forever, but finally my guard will be over. But you might need our help. So, we'll help. Are these things just going to keep going, or can we shut them down that portal?
Exposed.
The last monster falls dead, shedding its blood in the stone tiles. The portal, glimmering in the darkness of the dungeon, suddenly closes. Just as it vanishes, you think you hear a vaguely familiar voice coming from it. But maybe it was just your imagination in the heat of battle.
Alive. Praise Desna, she's alive, though exhausted.
What happened to your general?
Looks like she stood guard here all this time. Fighting monsters day after day, month after month, without sleep or rest. I don't know how this is possible. But this insane dungeon is filled with wild, unexplainable magic. In any case, whatever spell was cast on her, I think we've broken it. She's free again.
What happened to the portal?
I don't know. You saw everything I did. It closed when we defeated the monsters. Maybe we broke some spell without knowing it. Or it was closed by the same person who opened it. Is it the same person who created this insane fortress? I thought I heard someone's voice.
What happened to the other party members?
The bones that are scattered here. This broken equipment. I recognize the armor and swords. Indeed. I bought them myself. For the party that breathed their last breath right where we stand. I'm afraid no one survived. Before I follow you to the capital, My general and I will give them their final honors.
What do you suggest we do next?
We haven't looked through all the rooms. You can search the rest if you like, but if you'll allow me, I will stay here for a while to guard her sleep. She deserves at least a bit of rest. Don't wait for me. Return to the capital. We will follow you as soon as she awakens.
So, we know there's a secret door here, so let's go ahead and investigate the dungeon. We know she cleared this room.
Blood for Gorham! We can do it!
I think this dungeon was built for lower levels, so I think we actually are just going to cakewalk through it. Seems this campfire is only extinguished recently. Goblin footprints nearby.
What's that?
I shall end this suffering.
Red caps. I hate red caps. Getting revenge. We should probably actually pause after this. Wrap up the episode because we're past that wrapping up point. So let's finish off these red caps.
Wasted.
And strip them. And then we have this chest on the table. Outside of a magic bow, not a lot. Bow of the Cold Moon. Wow. Plus 3d6 cold. Plus 3 bow. Oh, it does 3d6 cold instead of the usual damage. On a critical, they must make a save or be paralyzed. So it doesn't work on people that are immune to cold. Let's give it to you as a backup bow. Because you do... This one does 5 to 25. So it does more damage. But some things are resistant to acid. So if it's resistant to acid, let's give you a backup bow that does cold. I don't think very many things are resistant to acid and cold. I could be wrong. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode at this point. So as always, if you enjoyed... Sorry about that, I hit the wrong button. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.